Hi there guys, my name is Samuel and today we shall be taking a look at the 70675, the Katana 4x4, which contains 450 pieces, 5 minifigures, and originally did retail for £45, $50 and €50, but you can get it, like here it's saying on Brickset, for about 32. It has been on heavy discount because it is quite an old set and I'm surprised they're still manufacturing it, but I think due to this year, I think they said they were actually going to extend quite a lot of the items, which was good, especially in the Star Wars area for me. So yeah, here you can see the set. Now let's take a look at the minifigures. And here you can see Kai and Nia. Yeah, they are pretty awesome minifigures. You have the Forbidden Spinjtizu Nia with her hood and like the water energy coming off, which I think that is really awesome. And removing Kai's weapon and hood. There you can see his face printing and as well as Nia's. Yeah, I think these figures are really awesome. Honestly, I do like the Secrets of Forbidden Spinjtizu figures. Their detail is great. And looking at the back printing of Nia, there you can see her padding. And for Kai, if we quickly just grab the Forbidden Spinjtizu Kai, which is literally just the same minifigure, just without the armor pads, there you can see that and his other face print, which is pretty awesome. There is that detail. I do like the detailing down here on Kai. I think that is pretty awesome. But yeah, there is Kai and Nia. I think they are definitely great outfits, but it'll be cool to see their new jungle outfits. So there are those two minifigures. It is Char, which my apologies, I've just realized he wasn't in the intro. Oh dear. There you can see that, which I think Char is a really awesome minifigure. I think he should have had a bigger presence. Like, he didn't really do much. All he did was kind of just act as like the right hand man who was just getting he was just kind of getting abused by his spear. She weren't being too nice to him. But there you can see that, which I think the orange and the black is such a nice contrast. Like, the colors go so well like with like the molten lava and that kind of idea, I believe, is what they're trying to go for. But yeah, there you can see Char's front printing and his back printing, which yeah, I think he is a pretty awesome minifigure. And I believe this copy is actually the one from the Land Bounty, but they are the exact same minifigure. But there is Char, and that's what he looks like without his shoulder pads. And then here you can see the Pyro Ripper on the left with his armor on, and the Pyro Slayer with his armor off. And yeah, these are the same printing, just different heads and accessories, which yeah, I think these are really good minifigures. As I've said before, I really like them. It's just a shame that we don't get as many exclusive versions. It's not as bad with this one, but it is particularly bad, I would say, with the Months and the Geckos. They really could have done tons of versions, but there you can see the printing there, which I think that is pretty awesome. I do like the printing on the figure. I think it does look really awesome. And then if we take a look at the back, because this is the exact same for the other one, there you can see some of the printing poking out. It is just that. So yeah, I think that is pretty cool. Is that a bit of the snake skin, I believe, coming through? I've only just realised that, but I think that's what it is. But yeah, there you can see these minifigures, which I think they do look really cool. It's just a shame, like I said, there's not as many varieties as they used to with snakes back in the day. But there you can see that, and their heads, which I think is cool. That's the same as Char, but he's brown and orange, which again looks great. The colour contrast of these figures look great with like the copper and everything. So yeah, these are pretty awesome minifigures. And then here you can see Nia in her Forbidden Spinjtizu little pod here, which, oh wow, actually yes, we have got a spin on Nia over there. There you can see that. Wow, that went quite a far distance. But there you can see Nia, which I think that does work pretty well. But then again, I generally take these off, as I've said in the other reviews, because they're good and all, don't get me wrong, but trying to get them to stand up is impossible because they're round based. But yeah, there is Nia, which I think is pretty cool. There you can see her in her pod, which is a really nice piece, and I do like the glitter effect. Then here you can see the side build from the set, which yeah, it's okay, but honestly, I only keep one of these on display, and that goes with a spearer. But yeah, you can see that again, which that is pretty awesome. But then here we have this build, which is okay. I don't mind it. It's just a bit like, okay, we don't really need it, if that makes sense. It's not too important, but I don't mind. It still looks cool, and I do kind of, well, not kind of, I definitely still keep it on display, even though it's not accurate. But there you can see that, which is cool. And it just has the axle pin, just so you can hide, well, not hide, you can poke that in there and stick it up. So that is cool, I guess, if you wanted a way to display it with like a little podium stand. But there is that part of the set. Now let's look at the main Katana 4x4 itself. You can see the Katana 4x4, which, as you can see straight away, it has got a very high gap between the floor, which is pretty awesome because we don't generally get that. They're quite flat, low-lying vehicles, so that is something at least is a tad different. So looking at the side of the vehicle first, here you can see there is a blade build and some exhaust, which I think that does look pretty neat. Then you've got this giant wheel here, and then looking at this massive thruster we have, which I like the fact that they've got these. It again is something a little bit different, I would like to say, for this set, which is pretty cool to see. Then you can see some Technic and the exhaust. Then taking a look at the back, this is kind of pointless in my opinion. This space isn't really used for anything. It kind of just exists, which there's nothing wrong with that. It is cool, but it's like, couldn't we have added something there? I'm not really sure what, but maybe we could have, but it still looks fine. Then here you can see the second exhaust area, which is the same as the other. There you can see that, and there you can see that part. So yeah, I think that does look pretty awesome. And then having a look at the front, you can see the two spring-loaded missiles, which what you do, you have to press down in the corner here. It's a bit flimsy, it doesn't always work, but it does, and yes, I did fire them for once. There you can see all the detailing, and yeah, I think this looks really cool. You can see a shuriken on the bottom, which I will show you that feature in a minute. There you can see this sticker, which I really like the look of, and then here you can see this sticker, which is cool, and this one on the right hand side, which is also pretty cool. And then if we take a look at the top canopy itself, there you can see that. There you can blocking off the reflection here. You can see that printed element, which I do like the look of. And we got this quite long sticker again, which I really like these stickers. I think the fire looks great. For some reason, fire's like the best part that works really well on these stickers. There you can see that other one. But then you've also got this like detailing that kind of cuts in on the corners, blocking them off, which I really appreciate that. I think that is really awesome. And there you can see this flag, which I think that looks pretty awesome. I've matched it up, I would say, pretty well. There you can see the flag, and then if I zoom out just a bit, you can then see it here, the other side, which I think is pretty cool. But then that just pops on there, and originally, me being me, I most probably would have taken that off, but due to this being a set, I'm not even sure if it is accurate or not, I keep it on. There you can see that sticker, and that sticker there, which that is pretty awesome. So then taking a look at the interior of the set here, you can see what it looks like. I think it does look pretty cool. It works not too bad. I like the fact that it's a different shape. It's it's a bit more circular than normal, which is quite awesome to see something different. There you can see Kai's seat and the steering wheel. So yeah, I think that area is done really well. I do like the detailing on that, and there you can see the seat. But yeah, that is what it looks like. And then just to curve it all off, it has the roof, like I've said. And then taking a look one more time at the back here, you can see some weapons which are meant to go in here, which I think, yeah, it looks okay, but I don't really worry about looking in there. But yeah, that is the main features of the set. There you can see the exhaust elements. Again, let's look at the last feature, which is activated here, which, guys, I am back, and honestly, I think I must have spent at least 10 minutes I had to take all of the Technic apart and rebuild it. I don't really know what happened, but what you're meant to do, as you can see, there is a switch down here. You are meant to just push it here, and it's getting stuck again. And the idea is that it sort of just pushes it out at the front, which, yeah, it works okay, I guess, but it definitely isn't right. Like, I've been building Lego for years. I can do something like this. If I've had a look at the instructions, there's nothing I've done wrong, and oops, I just fired that off. But yeah, that is the idea. You can see that switch, and this is what it looks like from the front. It's meant to sort of like pop out, and there you can see that. So yeah, that is pretty awesome, and that's practically all of the features. And on one final note, there you can see Kai sitting in there, which I think it does work pretty cool, but it's kind of hard to see in there due to just how low down it is. You can just about see Kai's face. And then where like the joint is, it just makes it really difficult to see a clear front on shot. But there you can see that, so that is pretty awesome. Overall, guys, what do I think of this set? I think it is a really awesome set, but a big flaw that I've only really noticed now, because when I build sets, I have a little play around their features, but then once that's done, I generally put them on display, so I don't typically spend much time. But yeah, and I'm still having issues with it. I don't really understand why. I've gone through it. Like I said, I had a bit of a break trying to figure it out, and honestly, I don't know what it is. So it's a bit annoying, and yes, I have lost that one. I fired it off. I'm gonna re-watch the footage and see where like what area is it projecting towards, because then I should be able to roughly work out how far it could have gone. But yeah, I think it is an awesome set, but that is definitely, there's a couple things. The feature's a little bit weird in my opinion, that the fact it gets a bit stuck, and that the gap is also a bit too weird. But yeah, apart from those things, I think it is a really great set. Now is definitely the time to get it. If you really like it, you can get it quite cheap, and for like £30 especially, wow, that is a bargain. So yeah, that is what I think of this set. I hope you did enjoy this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, and I shall see you in tomorrow's video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye for now.